Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and I'm very excited to bring you this unboxing of the Sony Xperia Tablet Z. This is the white version, 32GB, Sony's flagship tablet for 2013. It's got an 8.1 megapixel camera, a 1920 by 1200 resolution 10.1 inch screen, and also a quad-core 1.5 GHz processor. It's also got IPX5 and 7 water resistance and also dust proof too. So let's get this unboxed. Very clean box, as you can see. Nice sort of design to the box. Let's turn this straight over. You can see some of the specifications listed on the back here. Some I've already mentioned, the 8 megapixel camera, 4-core or quad-core processor, USB as well, 10.1 inch screen, HD video. Now, both the front-facing and the rear-facing camera both capture 1080p video. So please do subscribe to my channel because I'll be doing full tests of both cameras. Optic contrast panel on here as well. Front surround 3D called S-Force. I'll be interested to hear how that sounds. Bravia 2 engine, Wi-Fi, Exmor R sensor in the camera, and we've also obviously got a little Google Android logo there and HDMI as well. So let's get this unboxed. A fresh unboxing for you. Let's grab my little Leatherman squirt and unseal the Sony Xperia Tablet Z. Turn this back over. And here we go, the first reveal of the tablet. Is it going to open? I missed the seals. How blind am I? Look at that. It's got a seal on each side. I don't know how I even missed that. Just unseal those two as well. Almost looking like an amateur there. Here we go. Looks good. Looks good. So nothing in the lid there. No padding, which is surprising. But it all looks in good shape. We've got a little tab here where we can actually remove the Xperia Z. And we'll pop that to one side. We're going to come back to the tablet in a short while. Let's just have a look at what other bits and pieces we get inside the box. Well, we have got, I can just slide this out, a USB cable. So full size USB on this end and then micro USB on this end to go into the tablet. And then we've got the charger. Now this will be country dependent. I'm in the UK. So I've got a UK charger. You will get a different one if you are in a different country. So we've got a USB socket on this side, and then this is the 3-pin UK plug to go into the wall socket, and that obviously folds down to a nice compact size for travelling. This is not a multi-voltage charger, but it is multi-voltage, so I assume that you might be able to change the tip somehow, but I can't see an easy way of doing that. So this is just for the UK. Then we've got some information in here. Special offer, which has got an ID number, so I'm going to be blanking that out in the video. Move that out of the way. And that offer gives you access to, what does it give it? What does it give you? It doesn't even say, it just says find a special offer. So I'm going to be scanning that in and using that shortly. And then we've got a startup guide. This is just going to guide you through getting everything up and running. And then we've got some more important information, some SAR information, and that's pretty much it inside the box. So let's pop the box to one side and have a look at the important bit, which is obviously the Xperia Z tablet. So very nicely packaged. Let's just open this up. Wow, I'm so pleased I went for the white model as well. I don't know why, I just like white models when it comes to mobile devices. So this is obviously the back of the device. We've got that 8.1 megapixel camera, which also sports a 16 times digital zoom. And then on the top edge here, we have got the IR blaster, little microphone here. Not sure what that is, probably just part of the design. And then round on this side here, we have just purely got a speaker grill in this bottom corner. And the speakers are sort of what's called quad speakers. So we've got one on the side and one on the bottom. So when you're holding this, it shouldn't actually sort of cover the speakers up too much. Then we've got covers because of the waterproofing on this. We've got a micro SD card slot just on this cover here, and then round on this side, this is where I believe, let me just open this one up to have a look. This is where the micro USB charging socket lives. And then obviously on this side as well, we've got the speakers replicated, one there and one on the side. And then we've got a charging contacts here for charging it with perhaps a magnetic dock of some sorts. I'm sure that I saw on the Sony website there is a docking system for this. Then we've got the volume rocker just here, very, very thin. And then we've got the power on off button, and then another port here that's covered for the headphone jack. This is the only metal bit on the actual Xperia Z, so do bear that in mind. This little pinhole here, I'm really not sure what that is at this stage. I imagine that's an LED light for when you're charging or when it's powered on. And that is pretty much it on the sides. Now on the front here we have got this display, which is a 10.1 inch 1920 by 1200 display. I'm going to actually turn this on while I'm speaking, and it should be absolutely fantastic. I will be giving you another look at the display in a future video up against an iPad to let you see what the difference is between the two devices. But for now, this is 10.1 inch 1920 by 1200. Just some of the other specifications as well. These come in 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabyte storage capacity. This is the 32 gigabyte model. That started up really quick. And it also has 2 gigabytes of RAM. You've also got that micro SD card slot, so you can expand the memory up to another 64 gigabytes. So that's pretty much it on the specifications. I will let you know in my future videos when I'm showing you this up against the iPad, how the battery performs and how the just how everything performs on it, and how the screen works, how we are for multitasking. Let me just go back to the home screen. So we're going to run through now the sort of setup with you anyway, just to give you a little look at this. English United Kingdom for the language. Select your country. Yep, United Kingdom. And it's shutting down. So it's going to optimize the tablet for my country and then restart it up in English for the United Kingdom. I've never seen a tablet do that before, but there you go. It's going to power down and cycle through another startup sequence. So there we go. I ran through some setup procedure, putting in my Google account details and also my Sony account details, and we're up and running, and the screen looks really nice, very, very vivid indeed. Now we've got all the normal sort of home screens that we can navigate through and populate with various widgets and app shortcuts. We've also got some extra bits that Sony lay on for us over the top of Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. And one of them is the remote control, which I obviously haven't set up yet, but this will allow you with that IR blaster that's located on the top to actually control your TV. Now we've also got some little sort of pop-up apps here. We've got a browser, calculator, clip manager, notes, recorder, remote control, and also a timer. And just to give you a quick example, these float on the top of everything else you're doing. So it's sort of Sony's take on multitasking. So if we tap on calculator, it actually appears on top here, and we can move this around wherever we want and use it on top of a video playing, for example. When we want to get rid of the app, we just tap it away like so. And then we've got the shortcuts to all of the sort of Sony applications here, and the camera and the Play Store. And then apps, if we go into here, this will show us all of the apps that are pre-installed. So this gives you an idea of what you get out of the box. And then we've got a second screen here of apps that are again all pre-installed. But because we've got Google Play on here, we can of course install whatever apps we want, and we can of course go home and really just sort of personalize this for our own use and make it an experience that we really enjoy, with quick access to all of the applications that we really use on a daily basis. We've also got some capacitive areas here for going back, home, and also multitasking. And then we can also access our notifications here for updates and also our settings. So plenty of customization, a really nice screen, a very, very thin tablet as well. This is super thin, good viewing angles. I'm really looking forward to putting the Sony Xperia Tablet Z through its paces. So please do give this video a thumbs up. Please do subscribe as well so you see my full HD front-facing camera and rear-facing camera tests. Then I'm going to put this up against the 4th generation Apple iPad. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.